Have you ever poured your heart into pleasing someone, only to be met with indifference? The more love you gave, the less you received. As if your presence, your efforts, your energy became invisible. You waited for a sign, a reaction, anything to show you mattered. But all you got was silence, a silence that screamed, that hurt more than words ever could. After endless trying, silent tears, and self-doubt, you finally choose to walk away. Not out of spite or punishment, but because your soul is exhausted from begging for crumbs. You choose yourself. In that moment, without realizing it, you activate a powerful law of the human mind. When you stop chasing their attention, you begin to occupy their thoughts in ways you never did before. The mind cannot tolerate a void. As Louise Hay taught, what we project returns to us. When you withdraw, not from anger but from self-respect and dignity, they feel it, they can't explain it. But something feels off. That something is you. Your absence isn't just a lack of presence. It's your transformation. You're no longer pleading or waiting. You're flourishing. You're speaking to yourself with kindness, caring for yourself as you once did for others. This shift is profound. Louise Hay emphasized that what we believe about ourselves becomes our truth. If you once saw yourself as unworthy, that's what you projected, but now, believing in your worth, your sacred energy, you radiate a new language, one of silence. This silence speaks louder than words, declaring your self-love. It unsettles them because they never imagined you could thrive without them. They may not admit it, may not reach out, but your absence lingers, your voice, your gaze, the details they took for granted now haunt them. The mind seeks what it suddenly loses. Questions torment them. What did I do? Why did she leave? Is she happier without me? Each doubt binds them to you, while you find answers within. You learn love isn't begged for, that those who ignore you don't deserve your rebirth. When you shift your energy, everything changes. Louise Hay spoke of affirmations, not just as words, but as beliefs embodied. By choosing yourself, by refusing to stay where you're not valued, you disrupt their comfort. You're not manipulating or punishing, you're healing. Your absence, once a wound, is now a healthy boundary, a declaration of worth. This shift makes you magnetic, not from need but from self-love. Your silence carries weight, proving your soul isn't on sale. They check their phone, scroll your socials, hide their unease, but they feel the loss, not just of you, but of the peace and stability you brought. Louise Hay explained that our external world mirrors our inner state. You once projected anxiety. Now you radiate calm and strength. This new energy invades their thoughts. They no longer see the woman who begged for love, but one who walks confidently, who smiles without needing permission. This loss of control fascinates and unsettles them. You're no longer reacting, you're living. Every choice to prioritize yourself reinforces your value. They may try to reconnect, but you're not the same. You've broken the cycle of giving more than you receive. Louise Hay called this a boomerang effect. What you give returns. By stopping the flow of unreciprocated love, you create a void they feel. Your silence, rooted in healing, becomes a mirror showing them what they failed to cherish. As you embrace self-love, you vibrate with abundance. You're no longer fragmented, you're whole. This wholeness draws others, not because you seek it, but because you embody authenticity. They sense you've closed an emotional door they thought would always be open. This realization shakes them, but you're too busy rediscovering yourself to notice. You've learned your worth isn't up for debate. You don't beg for love, you honor it, starting with yourself. And that's the revolution, choosing yourself not to wound but to heal.